Probably half of the money.
No, to the right.
What?
Probably half of the money.
Nancy, the exciting thing about now that you're a winner is that you will have a vote in next year's winner. And my vote from you, for you, was as soon as the opportunity came about. So I told Tori, I said, Nancy is an ideal person because of the success you're having within an almost regulated industry. So, seriously, congratulations, and I am one of your biggest fans.
I'm one of yours.
Now, what I want to share with you in this title here of Build It One Conversation at a Time, I want you to notice the emphasis on the it and notice the emphasis on the time. Because these couple of things that I'm going to share with you, I think when you look at the it can benefit you in whatever it is that you do. You want to grow a blog, you want to grow a business, you want to build a brand, you want to let the world know who you are, you have that opportunity. The emphasis on the word time is that no matter what you want to do, at whatever age, at whatever stage in the game, at whatever level in your career, the word time is the one variable that no matter how much we try to assign a value to it, it's impossible. Give a project a time, 14 days, 14 hours, 14 months, 14 years. It all depends if you're going to be around to make it happen. So what I'm trying to say is take advantage of these couple of tips that I'm going to share, and always remember that time, don't think you have a lot of it. We have the time we have right now. Tomorrow is no guarantee. In 2005, who was on Facebook? 2005. There's going to be very few hands, and those of you, if you were in school. But as a brand, how many of you were on Facebook? In 2005, brands could not even spell Facebook. At Northwestern University, this is a sample screenshot of when we used to use AOL Instant Messenger as our microblog before Twitter was invented. You'll notice on this screen right here, this is less than 140 characters on each post, but it's real-time engagement with a student that wanted to order a pizza. I was able to intervene in a conversation that he was having with someone else, had him cancel an order from the competitor and order from us. Once that conversation for the pizza order was done, on the top line I said, let me know when I can help you and hook you up with a pizza party. Followed it up with my contact information. Also join our Facebook group. What the F, are you serious? Dude, you're everywhere. 2005. We were killing it on Facebook when Facebook first landed at Northwestern University, and we were doing it through groups. I had a community manager before that word even existed. We had I called it my microblog before that even existed. But in reality, you see what this is? This is a conversation. So the success in whatever you want to do next is going to be based off of a conversation, even if they are one at a time. Those conversations that you have, please make sure that they are something that nurture emotional-based connections. To give you an example, in the pizza business, you will always be able to go buy it someplace for $5. You'll also be able to go to a grocery store and buy it two for $5. So whatever you are selling, whatever you are doing, even if it's a blog, there's somebody out there that has it web optimized, that has an app, that has a really cool way for their blog to be read much easier and much faster than yours. Nurture the emotional-based connections so that when they make a decision, do I go here or do I go here, that emotional part is so strong that it always leads you back to you. Avoid those pitfalls. I'm going to give you an example here. Last Chicago Marathon, Jeff Willinger at 8:26 posted on Facebook and Twitter, he posted online that his earbud had fallen off. That his worst nightmare, 26.2, is that miles or kilometers?
Miles.
Was going to be run without an earbud. Everyone else was just giving pity. I said, now wait a minute. The Chicago Marathon. The one that's going to run up in front of the Domino's pizza store that I used to have and run down the other one that I used to have? Oh, simple solution. I contact the general manager. Where are you? And I typically don't like that phone call, where are you? But this time I had to ask them. I'm getting off the red line at Division. I know there's a CVS there or a Walgreens. I said, go in there, buy a new set of headphones. Get poster board and a marker, call me when you get into the store. So what happened next is I had the manager stand in the middle of the race route. We missed him when he went up LaSalle, but we caught him when he came down Wells. It's kind of hard with all those runners. But you know what? I don't know what the mile marker was, so there was a little bit more space. So as we stood in the middle of the raceway with a sign with his name, and obviously we're tweeting him, Jeff, look out for somebody on Wells in Division. We got your back. We presented him with a set of earbuds. To tell you the truth, Jeff does not even live within what was the delivery trade area. He lives in the suburbs. Although we were able to do stuff with him through Social Media Club, so because of the fact that he's a friend, and I saw the need as a brand, you put the face behind the logo and you make it happen. Now, I have a video here. It's because of the audio, I asked him basically, how did we make you feel? And he said, Ramon, you made me feel like $1 million. So the second thing you need to do with your conversation, with your community, with your customers, with those that you want to absolutely love you, is to always focus on how do you make them feel. Treat your customers like friends. If I were to ask any of you to give me 10 characteristics of a customer, after bullet point number 5, you will be challenged not to duplicate yourself. Essential to the business. They own it. They write the check. This place is theirs. I need more today than yesterday. Give me 10 elements of your best friend. You will give me 20 in more than half the time. I am going to show you and introduce you to a gentleman known as El Güero. He has a business that started in 1975 in Pilsen. This man is the epitome of building a business and building a brand one conversation at a time. In 1975, he sold the gold chain as seed capital for a business, selling pork rinds, and it's known in Spanish as carnitas, a phenomenal business. But if you talk to him today, 33, 38 years later, and ask him, what is your advertising budget? How much are you spending on direct mails? Do you even have a menu for me to take home? He will say, I give my customers a hug, a free sample when they leave, and I make sure that they know that they are the most important person and part of my business. I love this sign that he has in his restaurant. It says, no quiero un cliente. Para una vez lo que quiero, para toda la vida. Practice your Spanish. It means I don't want a customer for just right now. I need them to come back, and I want them for the rest of my and their life. So with your communities, focus on that. Focus on making followers for life. Focus on making friends for life. Letting people get to know the face behind the logo. Realize that people will only share what's important to them. Whatever it is that you do, make sure that the people that follow you, that you are important to them and in their life. Can you believe this? Your next generation customers, your next generation readers, your next generation workers are going to be so digital savvy. This will look incredible in the men's restroom here because it will go awesome with the magnetic letters on the side of the stall. I mean, this would be like the perfect place to bring a 2-year-old to use the bathroom. So this was a consumer electronics show. You might want to invest in it if you have like a kid's day or something like that. What it comes down to is absolutely trusting your instincts. Like when we watch the weather and he says it just might rain, or it might be this and it might do that, and your gut tells you I should be prepared. The thing you never want to happen to you is to get caught out there in the rain when you knew it was coming. You have to trust your instincts. You have to be your own caffeine. You have to wake up every single morning and be happy and be in love with yourself and love to see yourself and not just say, it's you again. You can't be the person in the workplace. You can't be the person in the job. You can't be the person in a room that lightens it up when you leave. You have to be the catalyst behind you, and you have to be the best, absolutely you. Every single day that you get up, you need to say to yourself, do not be lazy. Whatever it is that I have to do today is going to be extremely hard. Nothing is going to come easy today. You need to go to battle with a wingman. Somebody that's going to have your back when you're running slow. When you've had that 14-hour day and you think that you can't go anymore. That's why those big trucks have the reservoir tanks. Find that person. Your content cannot be boring. Lighten it up. Even something as simple as that can be as exciting to that if you think and if you believe in your instincts. But at the same time, no seas exagerado. Don't exaggerate things. As we close, I ask you these questions here. Do what you represent? Does your company, does your brand understand business, let alone relationships? Here's 2 examples. St. Kilda Beach in Australia. Find us and follow us on Facebook. Good luck finding urban altitude. The airport here in Dusseldorf, Germany, makes it very simple. Assume that your followers, your customers, they need very specific instructions where you want them to go. Why do you think there are exit signs with arrows? Because when that moment of truth comes, there is no time. We need to know where we want people to go. If you say, well, we maybe understand it, I will tell you that maybe is the incorrect answer. And the reason maybe is the incorrect answer is because maybe never wins. Focus on those things. Do not contribute to what I call bad social media disease. These are logos of a business. When you slap those onto your blog, when you slap those onto your website, or you get this cool card covered in an incredible decal, and you put these social media logos on there, that means absolutely nothing. The woman from Twitter will probably tell you, thank you for the free advertising. Be specific where you want people to go. It's almost a worldwide epidemic. It doesn't matter if you are in London. It doesn't matter if you're in Hamburg or right here in the backyard of Chicago. Don't contribute it to bad social media disease. Just tell people where you want them to go and what you want them to do. If you pay attention to those tips, maybe. You just might maybe get some love back from your customers. And Nancy, I specifically added these photos because I kind of want to give you a hint. You are the 2013 Chicago Social Media Person of the Year. And if Minnie Mouse can say, I want to kiss RamonWOW, RamonWOW asks, can I get a kiss from Nancy Lou? Thank you very, very much.